But the second match on the card tonight was Top Flight versus the Young Bucks. And you were so prepared to say, it's cool that they're on TV getting a match against the Young Bucks, but they're gonna lose. Going into the match, what odds were you giving them of pulling off the win?
Like let's say we're giving them a 33 and a third % chance.
What if they made this match a triple threat?
Yeah, with Samoa Joe.
No, well, at least it wouldn't be War Joe at this point.
Yeah, definitely no War Joe.
So I was thinking about it because when I originally saw the card in a tag team match, I thought it was kind of odd that it was a tag team match. Because now them being more exclusively in the trios, they said they haven't wrestled a straight up tag team match since like last summer. Granted, they were gone for a couple months.
Yeah, that's true. For reasons.
I was like, this is a way they can, take a loss without it really affecting their standing within the trios. I was still feeling like it was at least 60% chance for the Young Bucks. But I didn't, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty, let's say, yeah, we'll say I gave them a 66% chance of winning so that I can keep the 33 and third on Top Flight.
So,
but yeah, I pretty much was like, Young Bucks first tag match, and Top Flight doesn't win on TV. Like, yeah.
But your range, let me know who won tonight.
The people did. That's who won. Because Top Flight won the match.
So,
hell yeah.
A couple of things that I can think back to in this match was Dante had his sequence in the ring, which was very crazy, very athletic, showcasing that. Then Darius had his little bit of a run in the ring, and I noticed, I was like, he's the wrestler, or at least he's the one with a head start on the wrestling. We've seen Dante improve a lot.
He's gotten a lot better, but Darius definitely is a little ahead of him in the wrestling category. For sure.
Because a lot of Dante is, let me show you how athletic I can be, not necessarily the most in the context of a wrestling match. Darius was very athletic, but a lot of things that he did were a lot less showcasey, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he's a lot less flash, more this works doing this, but still flashier than most, because you gotta be able to hang with Dante, man.
Like, because yeah, even being like, the Young Bucks are a great example as in that regard as well. Like, Nick can move with just about anyone on the company, right? But we know Matt can't move nearly to the same level. Or same thing with like Phoenix and Penta.
Yeah, like same thing. Yeah, Penta's a little bit better wrestler. Phoenix, holy shit.
Yeah. But just in order to be able to do a lot of your like tag team stuff, you can't have one person be really fast and one person just being like, eh.
Right. Yeah, like they have to be pretty damn athletic. It's just the other athlete is probably gonna outshine them because they're one of the top at what they do. Like, because it's like Dante, Ray, Nick, those are probably like your top high flyers.
And because of the fact that he's in a tag team with Dante, it makes it even harder to fall into like a shadow in that regard. Because
Yeah.
if he looked entirely different, wasn't there with his brother, like completely got to separate himself, he probably would still be mentioned in with that class.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Agreed.
It's just one of those, anything you can do, I can do better in terms of the athletic, like Dante just surpasses him.
Yeah. Dog. This this match was was fast.
Oh yeah.
Not not like over fast or anything, but it was fast. But obviously we expect that, but
Like
I haven't seen a tag match move this fast in a while. Like just a real, like an actual tag, not a trios tag. Because yeah, we've seen those trios matches move this fast, but yeah,
now there at one point, I can't remember what they called it exactly, but it was like a Hurricane Rana, but they called it something different. Like Matt hits like a pop up on Dante and he lands into it, but it was only like 2 feet away from the rope, so it basically happened as soon as he bounced. It just all happened so quick. I was like, next, I'm like, wait, what? That was a lot of air. That was a lot of speed, and you're just, unless you want to stop and rewind it.
yeah. This was definitely a stop and rewind it because there's just the Young Bucks. They're good for good spots every time, and then Top Flight, they do the same thing. So obviously we were gonna get some what the fuck just happened spots in this match.
Yeah. In my case, it's definitely can I watch this like on my lunch break tomorrow again or tomorrow, because we are here to talk with you. But
Yeah, there's like moves in this thing that you want to see over again. Oh my knee.
because it wasn't stuff that you usually ever see, can't even necessarily name it right. It's hard to even explain how, and even if you can explain it, you can't grasp the speed, the height, the etc. of these things.
Because Dante Martin jumps so high. It's dumb. It's dumb.
I did see one of the more interesting versions of the setup for the Young Bucks going for, the finisher for the Meltzer driver, Indie Taker, whichever version you want to call it, because Nick was sitting there countering back and forth. I forgot which one of the Martins he had, but ends up in like a backslide pin predicament. But instead of that, he flips them. As he flips them over, he goes right into a tombstone position with Matt. I mean, it gets broken up, so it doesn't actually get finished, but it was one of the more different and nice ways I've ever seen him set up for it.
That was pretty dope. I love Top Flight's finisher that they didn't get to finish with. Or if it's not their finisher, it should be the power bomb.
It is.
When Darius gets him up in the power bomb and then Dante does the springboard splash. That's so cool.
I like it as a tag team finisher. I hate it as Dante's finisher alone.
Yeah, I don't like it as Dante's finisher. I have the exact same feeling about it. Yeah. It's weird. It looks weird as like a singles finisher, but when they combine it like that, dope.
I mean, we've seen people who are heavier than Dante, so it's going to be more impactful. do moonsaults like that onto people for decades. I mean, granted, one of the more memorable matches in wrestling history with 1-2-3 Kid and Razor ended with a moonsault, but Razor got right up and was like shocked. So it doesn't happen. So for that to be his sole finisher as a solo,
Yeah. Springboard moonsault is but hey, springboard moonsault with a power bomb. That's dope.
yeah.
I'll take it.
Because we talked about with certain kind of power bombs in the past, a good looking power bomb still a good looking fucking power bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And yet Wardlow gets to use that as his finisher.
Yeah.
It's all
He
right.
has a good power bomb. He does. I like it.
Like, I don't.
There are better ones.
I don't dislike it. I just, to me, it's not special. Like, there's nothing that makes me go, damn, or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Keith Lee's power bomb looks really fucking good.
Yes. That's why I said there are better ones. That was the one that I was thinking of when I said there are better ones.
Depending on how you want to count it, Takeshita's Blue Thunder Bomb.
Yes. That bad boy is nice.
Just obviously a different setup. Anyway, so Young Bucks go for a BT trigger on Darius. He ducks it and is able to roll up Matt. I believe it was Matt Jackson for the win.
Yes. He rolled his punk ass up. Top flight win.